On February 27, 2024, a driver was pulled over for a traffic violation. Upon being questioned, the driver became defensive and overly aggressive, leading to a disorderly conduct charge.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My name's Officer Gotch, Police Department. Is there a reason why you're like 2 inches from my bumper?
Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm doing the speed limit. You're doing 20 miles an hour. I'm not on your bumper. I'm doing the speed limit. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Speed limit is 35.
35. Right.
Limit.
Man, stop that.
I was
You were
looking
doing
at some
20.
stuff.
I got you on camera.
I know I was doing 25 miles an hour. That doesn't give you...
So you're doing...
Can you please
slow down. No,
listen to me?
Calm
down.
You ain't going to slow down and then go, why were you...
Just because...
Because you slowed down.
You are following too close
no,
to...
I was not. I was way back there.
Please don't swear at me.
No, I got the right to say whatever I want to say. I don't care what you think. I have the right.
I need to see your driver's license,
No,
please.
you were back that way.
You're telling me no?
You were back that way.
I need to see your driver's license.
Man, you were back way doing absolutely 20 miles an hour.
I
you
was doing
are the one that caused this.
I know I was doing 25 miles an hour.
Thank you.
But
I hope that body camera's on, please.
Not give you the right,
is your body camera on?
That does not give you the right to get up real close to my car. You still have to follow. You have to be 2 seconds behind the car in front of you.
I'm coming down the road. I figured that you were going to do...
I need to see your driver's license, please.
Dude, you're on some... You know that? You're on some serious... I know while I was doing the speed limit, your was doing 20 miles an hour. You impeded the traffic, not me. You. We'll take this to court. I want to see that bag.
Did I say that I was you a citation?
I don't what you did. You don't got a right to pull me over.
Yes, I do.
When you're doing 20 miles an hour, impeding traffic.
Listen, will you please...
Give me my citation and let me go.
Will you please listen to me, please?
No, I'm done listening to you. I am not talking to you no more. You want to write the citation? Write the citation.
Will you
Other than that, you give me my back.
Step out of the car.
No.
Step out of the car. Step out of the car. Turn around, put your hands behind the back.
This is man. Let me put this in my pocket, please.
You're waking up the neighbors. You're yelling and screaming.
First off, it's 8 o'clock in the morning.
Put your hands behind your back.
We have traffic
We're
coming this way.
We're gonna sit over here.
You know what? I'll say what I want. I have the right to freedom
You're
of
under
speech.
arrest for disorderly conduct right now.
Disorderly conduct is a secondary offense. Can you at least shut my car off? Can you at least pull my car up a little bit, please?
I have one in custody right now.
Just
dude, please.
This is you know it, dude. What's your name, Grouch? I don't give you a right to search my car. You know this is dude. What's your name again? Grouch? Gouchy. Sir, I don't understand why you were going 20 miles an hour impeding traffic. Now you're going to say that it's my fault.
Well,
I was doing 35 miles an hour, man. Come on. I am legally doing the speed limit. Man.
So are you going to let me talk to you?
You know what? I would love to hear your explanation, please. And I understand you're a police officer, but you're driving down the road doing 20 miles an hour impeding traffic. So please explain that to me.
So, I was doing 25 miles an hour. You were right. This is a 35 mile an hour zone. Okay? My job is to come out here and look at residences and check side streets.
I gather that.
And I was looking for something, okay?
But then why didn't you have your service lights on, sir?
Please let me explain. I'm trying to be nice about this.
And
you've been on me since I...
No, yeah, you're right, because I don't understand why you pulled me over when I was directly behind you.
An opportunity to tell you what was going on.
Look, what you're doing, that's none of my business. Let's be straight there. That's none of my business what your position is and what you're doing. You're looking for a suspect, that's fine. I get that. But here's the thing. If you're looking for a suspect, your call lights weren't on, right? You had no indicators.
I wasn't looking for a suspect.
You just said you were looking for somebody, man. What are you talking about?
I am doing my job.
I gather that, sir.
Okay.
But when you're impeding traffic, that's not doing your job. You're impeding traffic. And I get that your job might take you to have to take your eyes off the road. Why can't you pull over then? It's only 2 seconds. You obviously had enough time to pull me over just afterwards. So you had time.
Will you please let me talk?
No, because you're arresting me? Let's take to court then. Because you know what? This is ridiculous.
Disturbance out here, out in public.
Disorderly conduct is a secondary offense. What did I do to what crime did I commit to get
calm down? You refused it.
Calm down is not a crime.
Will you listen to me?
I am listening to you, but you're not listening to me. That I was directly behind you. You impeded traffic. You agreed to impeding traffic. You said I was looking for someone. Okay, then I said, well, then why didn't you pull over? Why didn't you have your lights on? I wasn't exactly looking for somebody. It's all on your body cam if you said it. Okay? It doesn't matter. You can argue your word semantics, but at the end of the day, you impeded me in my way of traffic.
I'm not looking to people this morning, okay? I've been here for 30.
And I asked you what the deal was, and when you came up, you said, why were you eyeing me so close? Sir, you were doing 20 miles an hour in a 35. You're 5 miles under the legal speed limit. You may be a police officer, but you still have to follow the rules. You were 15 miles under the speed limit, man.
Will you let me talk to you and explain the reason why you're being pulled over?
I'm going to move so I can visually look at you better, okay? This isn't very comfortable, so look.
Will you please
listening.
Explain the reason why you're being pulled over?
Please.
Okay. I was doing 25 miles an hour in a 35 mile an hour zone.
20, but yes, go on.
25.
I got you at 20. Because I was doing 20. I got a camera. It doesn't matter. The point is you are still under the speed limit, impeding traffic. And you're trying to use that as the reason to pull me over, then give me, because you're acting like I don't have a right. You're acting like I don't have a right to be upset. You impeded me, then you pulled me over. Yeah, I'm mad about that.
I was doing 25 miles an hour. You came up to my bumper.
I was not on your bumper. I have it on camera, sir.
You're going to deny that you were like inches off of my bumper.
Yes. Inches, definitely. Definitely. Feet, yes. Definitely feet. I have it on camera.
If I slammed on the brakes, you were going to run.
No, I wouldn't have. No, I wouldn't have. You know what? If this is what you believe, then let's take it to court. I got it on camera, man. You got it on camera. So I don't understand.
You cannot get up on somebody's just because they're
I was not. Well, first off, I didn't know you were because we crossed.
I'm going to take those off.
But this was my thing. I don't know what you're doing. And if you were in the middle of the call of duty, right? You're in the middle of doing your job. You're looking for a suspect or whatever the case. Like, how come you guys can't utilize the indicator lights like when you pull over, right? Like, these lights in back are going. Sometimes your lights in front aren't going. Do you get what I'm saying?
I understand that.
And that's all I was...
That's way above our pay grade.
I'm sorry.
But
and I'm sorry.
There was no emergency. I was not looking for a suspect.
Of course there was no emergency.
I was looking for parking violations, basically, and things... broken in houses and whatever, because we check houses and stuff. Okay,
I'm sorry that I was a to you, and it's not your fault. It's not your fault at all. I just am obviously you look me up, you know I'm
I think I've talked to you way back when, and I actually thought I got along with you, to be honest with you.
It might have been.
I've been here since '99.
I don't have. Oh yeah, no, you probably have only seen me a few times. I've been out of trouble. I'm sorry, I gotta move my hip. I've been out of trouble.
You related to Anthony?
Years. No.
Anthony Butts?
No. My old lady's a Butts. She's one of the only Butts left in her family.
Okay.
So. But
see, why couldn't we talk like this?
Because out of nowhere, you're in front of me. Now you're behind me, pulling me over. You can understand that regardless of me getting upset about it. But you can understand how that just throws a person.
Nobody likes to
You
get
went from
pulled
boom,
over.
boom, right? And I feel attacked in that point because you were in front of me. I'm like, what the could I have done, really? Right? And I get that. And I'm not trying to be a because you guys have a purpose out here. I don't believe in everything that happens in the police force, but it ain't every cop's fault.
So this is my whole standpoint too, okay? It's not all about just falling too close. See, I have to determine, is this guy drunk? Okay, because in OVI, that's how people drive. They lose time, they lose sense of what they're doing. You got a police car, I would never in my right mind get anywhere close to a police car because you don't know if they're going to slam on their brakes. You don't know if they're looking for somebody.
Well, here's my
You don't know if they're going to hit those lights to slam on the brakes.
Follow me on this note.
And
every
by
time
law,
somebody sees a cop, what is the first thing they do?
Okay.
I'm not that guy. I'm not
By
afraid
law,
of the police.
you
Have I
have-
been in trouble? Sure, but I'm not afraid of the
By
police.
law, you have to be 2 seconds behind that car.
You're
Okay?
absolutely correct on that.
And just
And I
because a
believe that I
car
was,
slows
but-
down does not mean that you could get right up on them. Okay?
All right, and I gather that. I'm gonna go back and
there's
review my camera, but
there's
I'm pretty
no
sure.
way you could sit there and say that you were
You got a
further
card?
than 2 cars.
Because
Yeah,
I'm gonna
well,
review my
I can-
camera, and if I'm just gonna be, if I'm wrong, I'm gonna apologize, okay? And I'm gonna say this because it's on camera, whatever. If I'm wrong, I will apologize. If I'm not wrong, then I'm gonna eat that.
I'm trying to understand your point of view, and I get it, and
you know.
but here's another thing you
But
might want to consider. Okay, the only reason why I thought you might have been impaired is because did you not?
Oh, actually,
swerve?
yes, I did, and I'll tell you why. If you go down this road, every single pothole, every crack, hold on, I'm gonna step out 1 second point. So over there by that yellow sign, there is a manhole, and that manhole has a piece that goes just like this. So when you hit it, it causes you to go this way. The same thing
Okay.
on this side. It's not. It's just a street. It
If
has
that's
nothing to
the
do with it.
case, I understand,
But
but I
that's
didn't
what it
swerve,
is.
so I didn't understand why you were swerving. But those are all the reasons why I stopped you.
And also going up that thing.
In that I was watching you because I thought this guy might be
All right,
impaired. Okay,
and
which
I'm
I
gonna
have
say
every
this.
right to do.
And
And
yes,
yes.
I noticed that you were watching me, but I didn't think. I thought maybe you seen me. You were doing your job, and you were just trying to hurry up, like whatever you guys do in here. Okay, I didn't know. Like I said, it's none of my business what you guys do in here.
Well,
My only thing
I have a
is that,
dilemma
listen, I'm
because
gonna
I
say,
understand your
I'm
point
sorry
of
that I
view.
yelled at you.
And I understand you being upset, but you got to understand from my side, I really don't want to charge you with the disorderly conduct.
Look, I understand.
But I
I'm
kind of
gonna let
got
you
put in
do-
a position because you're in the back of my car.
Yes, sir. And on that note, I'll let you do what you feel you need to do. I'm not going to argue that point. At the end of the day, I was upset, and that's exactly where it was. I was upset. So therefore, I'll leave it at that. And I apologize for yelling at you in public, and it has nothing to do with, you being a police officer or anything like that.
And it has nothing
I'm
to do
not-
with me being a police officer. It has to be with me coming out here and trying to keep everybody safe.
I get
And my
that.
job is to look into things.
So look at it like
So
this.
how am I supposed
We
to-
had two roads, right, of good intention. I'm trying to do the speed limit, and you're trying to do your job. At the same time, our heads just butted like
But
two
you
rams,
have
okay?
to slow
And
down and give the person.
I will definitely be more mindful of that. But like I said, unlike other people, they like to hit their brakes when they see the cops. I'm not doing nothing,
Yeah,
so
but,
there's no
but even
reason.
if you hit the brakes, it wouldn't
know what I
matter
mean?
because you were behind me.
Right, but I'm
But
saying,
if I slammed on the brakes,
I know, but you know how people see the cops, they want to turn to the right because he went left, or it's just shit like that.
yeah,
I'm not
but
about
we're
that.
also in the world now that people are trying to nudge us and try
Yeah.
to put us in positions
And I'm
so
not.
that it could turn into something.
But at the end of the day, you can understand
Because I
that
wanna make
I
a
want to
point.
protect myself. Because let's be real honest, in today's society, you can't be there to protect me for every single
I know.
thing. So I got to
agree.
try to protect myself where I can.
I agree.
And it's nothing against you. It's nothing against the police. But it's just that you have a belief on your end, and I had a belief on my end, and that's where we butted heads like two rams.
I think the biggest problem is that you got to give the person time to explain without
You're
being
correct on
upset
that.
and berated.
And in all this, I've
Explain
said
the reason
I'm not
for
an
what
easy
happened.
person to deal with sometimes, and I totally understand that. I can be can be very mouthy. That's my MO, if you will.
I'm gonna call my supervisor to see if I could drop the disorderly ticket, okay? I gotta charge you with the following too close, since I mean I can't just not do anything.
All right.
The disorderly, I can see that to a point, a misunderstanding. Okay, you're trying to make a point,
Well,
but you gotta listen.
I'll let you do what you're gonna do, and I'll go from there with you. All right. And
you can go ahead and step out. I'm not gonna.
I apologize for yelling.
Hold on, just sit there a minute. Let me call him real quick.
I'll let you do what you're doing.
Hey, so I had this traffic stop where this guy was very close to me, so I pulled over and pulled him over for following too close. And right up when I walked up to the car, it just turned into a with him yelling, screaming, and at that point he didn't want to listen to anything that I had to say. I asked him for his ID, he said no, and then with him screaming and yelling and being early in the morning and windows being up, people looking outside the windows, I arrested him for persistent disorderly conduct, put him in the back of the car. So we started talking about the whole thing. He explained his side, I explained mine. We kind of got the thing hashed out. I understand his side, he understands my side. I want to know if it's going to be a problem if I don't go ahead and charge him with the disorderly and just give him the cite and let him go. Okay. What's that? Well, I mean, I would give him a summons. Yeah. Am I alright to put it down to a minor misdemeanor? Okay. Several. Okay. Right, I know. I explained that to him. I kind of got, we're in a predicament now that I can't just say nothing. So, I mean, I was trying to be reasonable about this. I mean, it's just, but okay, I got you. I'll just send an email to Lynn and then explain it, and then see what she wants to do. Okay. All right. Gotcha. All right. Did you hear that? Okay.
Vaguely.
All right. So my lieutenant wants me to still go with the 4th degree misdemeanor disorderly, only because of the fact that you're in the back of the car.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not going to charge you with failure to identify yourself. Once I ask you for your license, you cannot say no. Okay. I'm not going to do that. Since the reason why this all started over the following too close, I have to cite you with that.
Okay.
So you're going to get a following too close and persistent disorderly conduct. Here's the thing. For the disorderly conduct portion of it, I'm going to send an email to our prosecutor, explain that me and you talked about this. And we kind of had little different versions of what happened and whatever.
Okay.
And see what she wants to do about it. Most likely, she's probably not going to, if I don't want to pursue it, then she probably won't pursue it. All right.
But at this point, it's definitely the following too.
The following too close. I can't really.
That's fine.
I mean, I think you understand where I'm coming from.
I do,
and I understand where you're coming from. But again, if you don't know what I'm doing, then you need to fall back.
You know, you're right, because I don't know what you're doing, and that's why I try to say.
Because what if I slam that thing in park, jump out of the car, and start running? What if I was actually looking for somebody, which I wasn't? But now, I am looking for a specific car, though. Okay, and along with that, we have house checks over here.
And like I said, I get you got your position and you got a job to do. It just.
On my token, I could have pulled over and just said go.
I guess I got just some other understanding of the way traffic works. When you're impeding traffic, you know,
But not everything is gray, black and gray.
You're absolutely correct.
So
there.
the thing is like I said, when you drew attention to me, when you were close to me, and then you started moving around, and I thought you were going to try to pass me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no.
Well, I don't know. So that's where the impairment comes in. Right. Thinking, is this guy drunk or what? And then that's when I have an obligation to check on you.
Probably one of the worst roads. Look, that guy just pulled, so he centered over that right there. So
I'm not going to dispute that.
This whole road is.
Tried to pay attention to this road. I have a lot of complaints on this road.
Yeah.
Okay.
On this side, the only way up is straight against the yellow.
But we're in a world now that I have people that will sit there and do things just to try to coax me into doing something. Yeah. And I had a feeling, and I thought when I stopped you, I was like, "Oh, this is one of them." Okay.
No, I mean, I want to protect myself.
But again, I don't know.
But at the end of the day, I'm not out here trying to hurt you, harm you, or nothing like that.
And I don't know.
It's not my goal. Man, I've been friends with Ron Snyder since I was a kid. Ron's arrested me as a kid, watched me grow up as an adult. I worked over at the Humane Society for years. Ron's daughter was one of my volunteers there, you know. I'm still friends with them. They're great people, you know. So I don't have a problem with people in general. Just, like I said, I just had a different mind state of traffic. So
you were worked up, you were trying to make a point.
And I'm in a rush. I'm already late. I'm way late.
And I apologize for that.
That's not your fault. That's mostly mine.
We're where we're at.
So that's not your fault.
But I will do that. I will do that.
I appreciate that.
So, I mean, like I said, I'm not trying to come out here and just nitpick on people.
All right.
So you're going to have to sit there for a couple more minutes. I'll get you out of here, okay?
Thank you.
All right, bud, can you step out? All right. So you're supposed to show up to court on March 12th.
March 12th.
9 a.m. municipal court, and that's for both of these.
Okay.
So because this relates to this, I just marked it yes.
Right.
So I need a signature right here that you're getting a copy of this, and I'm letting you go, and you understand that you got to show up. When you show up, prosecutor may just, I don't know what she's going to do. So she may be interested in seeing what happened too. So, well, you still live on?
Yes.
Okay. I need a good phone number for you. You're right here, and then I'll give you those, and you're good to go.
And phone number. I'm sorry.
I apologize if there was any misunderstanding.
Same here. I apologize for being.
I appreciate that.
Now, if you ever talk to Ron, he'll tell you
I've worked with Snyder for a very long time, but
Snyder's probably
this did not have to happen.
It didn't, and again, I apologize. I really do. Snyder's been one of the craziest guys I've known for as long as possible.
Now, don't go home, pull that stuff, and have your own version and sit here and call me up and down, what up.
No,
I mean,
if I'm wrong,
I think you understand where I'm coming from.
Look, I've been in enough trouble over the years that when I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I don't have the time to sit and come up with excuses and reasons why. I've done a lot of messing up and a lot of cleaning up, and it takes a lot longer to clean up a mess that took a second. So
I even don't like pulling anybody over till after maybe 9 o'clock or whatever, because I know everybody's trying to get somewhere.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
but then at like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, some of these people are so out of their mind. They're trying to sneak home.
Well,
and this is the perfect time to get some of them.
Yeah,
you know.
And you just found out the other day, the young man that died out on Mason Road. I grew up with him, and it's like, I don't think he was drinking, but I mean, at the end of the day, you never know, though,
Right.
I mean, as early as that was, and that's why I just try to stay home as much as possible. But thank you, officer. You be safe out here.
But I will tell the prosecutor that we hashed this out, and then I think we both understand each other.
I appreciate that. Thank you, officer.
So,
you have a wonderful day, and be safe.
All right, thank you.
Watch that.
Yes.
What I wanted to do this morning.